They called the crash. They saw the panic, the fear, the headlines screaming doom. But now they are quietly buying. Smart money knows something most people don't. Silver is not just metal, it's a doorway to freedom, a bridge to opportunity, a way to grow wealth while the world panics. Imagine holding something tangible, timeless, something that whispers security in a volatile world. That's silver. And right now, it's calling to those ready to act. I remember my first encounter with silver. It wasn't about the charts or the news or even the numbers. It was about possibility. I saw how families, investors, and everyday people quietly transformed their lives by making deliberate, patient moves. By seeing value where others saw chaos, they didn't just protect their money, they multiplied it. They understood that wealth isn't built in a day, it's built in the choices that feel quiet today, but roar tomorrow. Look at investors like Bill Baruch, or the stories of ordinary people turning small silver purchases into security that lasted generations. They treat silver not as a gamble, but as a tool to build freedom, a tool to craft a life unshackled by fear. The first step is mindset, understanding scarcity, recognizing opportunity, and acting when emotions tell most to stop. The second step is strategy, consistent accumulation, patience, and knowing when to add more when others are fleeing. Even the smallest ounces held over months and years grow into something extraordinary. Silver teaches lessons beyond wealth. It teaches discipline, vision, and the courage to act when it's uncomfortable. When you feel the market trembling, that is often the exact moment to stand tall, to choose action over hesitation. It's not about timing perfectly. It's about positioning yourself so that when the tide turns, you ride it with power. Buy steadily, diversify, understand your risk, and respect the journey. The stories of lives transformed by silver aren't just about money. They are about confidence, resilience, and the freedom to pursue dreams without compromise. Take a moment and picture the life you want, the freedom to travel, to create, to give, to live without limits. Silver can be part of that story if you commit today, if you embrace patience, strategy, and courage. Every ounce you acquire is a step toward wealth, security, and possibility. Watch how the smart move, watch how the patient thrive, and imagine yourself not chasing fear, but leading with insight. Your future self will thank you, and your journey will inspire those around you. So pause, act, and let your wealth journey begin with silver. Like subscribe, share, and step into a future where you control your destiny, not the headlines. Because the world will keep changing, markets will keep shifting, but the right moves, made wisely and calmly, will always create opportunity. They called the crash, the chaos, the fear, and yet now the same eyes that watch the panic are quietly stepping in, buying silver, while most of the world hesitates. Smart money sees what others miss. They see opportunity, a rare chance to secure wealth in a world of uncertainty. Silver isn't just a metal, it's a shield, a silent partner in the journey to financial freedom. Imagine holding something tangible, something timeless, something that whispers security when everything else screams doubt. I remember watching my first silver investment grow not overnight, but steadily, quietly, like a river carving its path through stone. It taught me patience, discipline, and the power of seeing value when the world sees risk. Families, investors, and everyday people have transformed their lives this way, turning small, consistent actions into lasting freedom. It's about mindset, recognizing scarcity, spotting opportunity, and acting when others hesitate. Look at investors and entrepreneurs who quietly built wealth through silver. They treat it as a tool, a strategy, not a gamble. Each purchase, each ounce accumulated over months and years, compounds into security and freedom. The market trembles. Headlines scream, yet they buy, not because they are fearless, but because they understand timing isn't perfection, it's positioning. Silver rewards patience, vision, and courage. Beyond wealth, silver teaches resilience, discipline, and the courage to act while others freeze. When fear dominates, the right action can transform a life, a future, a legacy. Small steps, steady accumulation, understanding risk, and trusting the journey, these are the habits that turn opportunity into achievement. By embracing silver strategically, you're not just investing in metal, you're investing in a mindset, a pathway to freedom, and the ability to pursue your dreams with confidence. Every ounce, every decision, every moment you act when others hesitate brings you closer to security, opportunity, and the life you imagine. A life built on foresight, strategy, and the courage to move when others stand still. They called the crash, they predicted the panic, and now the same observers are quietly buying silver while most of the world watches with hesitation. Smart money moves silently, and right now, silver is signaling a rare opportunity that few understand. It's more than metal. It's security, a tangible asset that carries value when currencies fluctuate and markets falter. Holding silver is like holding a piece of certainty in uncertain times, a tool to build wealth steadily while others are distracted by fear. I remember the first time I realized the power of silver. It wasn't about charts or trends, it was about seeing the possibilities others ignored. Ordinary people, investors, and families transformed their lives by acting patiently, consistently, and strategically. They learned that wealth is built not in moments of hype, but in moments of quiet action, when most people are frozen by doubt. The mindset matters as much as the metal itself, recognizing scarcity, spotting opportunity, and moving decisively when emotion tells everyone else to wait. Look at stories of investors who quietly accumulated silver over time and used it to secure their futures. They didn't chase the market, they understood its patterns, respected its cycles, and bought when value was present. Every small ounce added to their holdings compounded into long-term security, freedom, and opportunity. Silver teaches discipline, foresight, and the courage to act while others hesitate. Beyond financial gain, silver offers lessons in resilience and strategy. It trains you to see opportunities where others see risk and to trust steady, consistent decisions over impulsive reactions. Every ounce you acquire, every move you make in strategy and patience, becomes a stepping stone toward long-term wealth, freedom, and the ability to live life on your own terms. By embracing silver intentionally, you are not just investing in metal, you are investing in your vision, your independence, and a future shaped by insight and decisive action. They called the crash, they warned of fear, and now the same observers are quietly stepping into silver while the world hesitates. This is the power of smart money. They see opportunity where others see chaos. Silver isn't just a commodity, it's a tangible asset that holds value when uncertainty dominates. It's a bridge between fear and freedom, a way to grow wealth steadily while others panic. Imagine holding something timeless, something real, something that whispers security even when headlines scream instability. I remember the first time I truly understood silver's potential. It wasn't in a market report or a news alert. It was in the stories of everyday people who quietly transformed their futures through strategic buying. Families who accumulated slowly, investors who acted with patience, and entrepreneurs who recognized opportunity turned small, deliberate actions into lasting financial freedom. Wealth is rarely about sudden windfalls. It's about consistent decisions, about acting calmly when others are driven by emotion, about understanding the value of position over timing. Look at those who built their lives with silver. They didn't gamble. They strategized. Each ounce purchased over months or years became more than metal. It became security, opportunity, and a pathway to freedom. The market will always tremble, headlines will always scream, but those who act with vision, patience, and courage see the long-term reward. Silver teaches more than investing. It teaches discipline, resilience, and the courage to move while others freeze. Every step in silver accumulation is a lesson in strategy, every decision a step toward independence. It's not just about money, it's about mindset, about seeing opportunity where others see risk, and about building a future where freedom and possibility are tangible. Small, steady actions today create compounding results tomorrow. Silver becomes not just an asset, but a tool for confidence, growth, and life achievement, showing that the right moves, made with patience and insight, lead to lasting wealth and a life shaped by vision and courage.